Hello, this is A Wrinkle in Time, the graphic novel, and today we will read the last half of chapter 3, starting on page 83. Charles Wallace understands more than the rest of us, doesn't he? Yes, but why? I suppose because he's different, Meg. Different how? I'm not quite sure. He's not like anybody else. No, and I wouldn't want him to be. Wanting doesn't have anything to do with it. Charles Wallace is what he is. Different. New. New? Yes, that's what your father and I feel. Snap. I'm sorry, I'm not being destructive. I'm just trying to get things straight. I know. Charles Wallace doesn't look different from anybody else. No, Meg. But people are more than just the way they look. Charles Wallace's difference isn't physical, it's in essence. Sigh. Well, I know Charles Wallace is different, and I know he's something more. I guess I'll just have to accept it without understanding it. Maybe that's the point I was trying to put across. Maybe that's why our visitor last night didn't surprise me. Maybe that's why I'm able to have a willing suspension of disbelief because of Charles Wallace. Are you like Charles Wallace? Heavens, no. I'm blessed with more brains and opportunities than many people, but there's nothing about me that breaks out of the ordinary mold. Your looks do. You just haven't had enough basis for comparison, Meg. I'm very ordinary, really. Ha ha ha. Charles, all settled? Yes. What did you read to him? Genesis, his choice. By the way, what kind of experiment were you working on this afternoon, Mrs. Murray? Oh, something my husband and I were cooking up together. I don't want to be too far behind him when he gets back. Mother, Charles says I'm not one thing or the other, not flesh nor fowl nor good red herring. Oh, for crying out loud. You're Meg, aren't you? Come on and let's go for a walk. Wait! Mother, you were going to tell me about the Tesseract. Yes, but not now, Meg. Go on that walk with Calvin. I'm going up to kiss Charles, and then I have to see that the twins get to bed. Were you upsetting your mother? I don't think I was, but she's upset. What about, Father? Tell me about your father. He's a physicist. Sure, we all know that. And he's supposed to have left your mother and gone off with some dame. Hold it, kid. I didn't say anything you hadn't heard already, did I? No, let me go. Come on, Meg. You know it isn't true. I know it isn't true. And how anybody, after one look at your mother, could believe any man would leave her for another woman just shows how far jealousy will make people go. Right? I guess so. Look, dope. I just don't want to, I just want to get things straight. Sort out the fact from fiction. Your father's a physicist. That's a fact. Yes. Yes. He's a PhD several times over. Yes. Most of the time he works alone, but some of the time he was at the Institute for Higher Learning in Princeton, correct? Yes. Then he did some work for the government, didn't he? Yes. You take it from there. That's all I know. That's about all I know, too. Maybe Mother knows more, but what he did was, well, it was classified, and you don't have any idea what it was about? No, not really, but they moved him around a lot. He was out in New Mexico for a while. We were with him there, then in Florida at Cape Canaveral, and we were with him there too. And then he was going to be traveling more, so we came here. And you don't know where your father was sent? At first, we got lots of letters. Mother and father wrote each other every day. I think Mother still writes to him every night. Every once in a while, the postmistress makes some kind of crack about all her letters. I suppose they think she's pursuing him or something. They can't understand plain, ordinary love when they see it. Well, go on. What happened next? Nothing happened. That's the trouble. The letters just stopped coming. You haven't heard anything at all? No, nothing. Do you think he could be dead? No, they'd have told us. There's always a telegram or something. They always tell you. What do they tell you? Oh, Calvin, Mother's tried and tried to find out. She's been down to Washington and everything. All they'll say is he's on a secret and dangerous mission, and she can be very proud of him, but he won't be able to communicate with us for a while. And they'll give us news as soon as they have it. Meg, don't get mad, but do you think maybe they don't know? That's what I'm afraid of. You're just crazy about your father, aren't you? Go ahead and cry. It'll do you good. I cry too much. I should be like Mother. I should be able to control myself. Your mother's a completely different person, and she's a lot older than you are. I wish I were a different person. I hate myself. Sob. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Now you'll hate me. Oh, Meg, you are a moron. Don't you know you're the nicest thing that's happened to me in a long time? Do you know this is the first time I've seen you without your glasses? I'm blind as a bat without them. You know what? You've got dreamboat eyes. Listen, you go on wearing your glasses. I don't want anybody else to see what gorgeous eyes you have. Okay, hold it, you two. I wasn't spying on you, and I hate to break things up, but this is it, kids. This is it. This is what? We're going. Going where? I don't know exactly, but I think it's to find Father. Where'd Mrs. Who come from? Shh. Oh dear, I shall never learn to manage. Come te picchio, follow amaro morso. Dante, what grievous pain a little fault doth give thee. Oh, thank you. You're so clever. Un asno viejo sabe más que un potro. A. Perez. An old bleep knows more than a young colt. Just because you're a paltry few billion years. All right, girls. This is no time for bickering. It's Mrs. Witch. I do not think I will materialize completely. I find it very tiring. That's the end of chapter 3. We'll pick up on chapter 4 next time.